Okay, we have a lovely lady with us today, Hibah. She's one of my clients who I've worked with. I'm just trying to sort out the screen such that they can see both of us at the same time. Okay, here we go. I've sorted it. Okay, so we've got Hibah here, a lovely Hibah. She's a very special person, and I'd want to take this opportunity to introduce you. Hibah is a qualified teacher, and you've been a teacher for over 18 years.
Well, yeah, about 18 years, yeah, roughly.
And you're also in
Makes me sound old, actually.
You're also in leadership position. You're grade 2 team leader, and you're very, very proactive in the community. You've done some work with the youth. You're also a youth worker, and you're also a counsellor as well, a qualified counsellor. And you've done lots of counselling, and you've helped lots of people. Now, Hibah, what I would love to start with is, why don't we start at the beginning, when you approached me for help? This was when I first launched my business, and you approached me, and what was it that made you approach me, and what was it that you were looking for? Where were you in your life at that point?
Well, at that point, it was, I don't know how to explain it, so I'm going to do my very best to sort of like explain it without confusing you. Okay, but I was exterior, I felt great, I looked good in terms of confidence, I was doing everything, like nobody could see what was going on inside. Mm-hmm. I was okay, I was always there to help, I was always doing things, I was making stuff, and helping my girls, helping my family, friends, co-workers, and so on. But for me, it was like the exterior was eating up my interior. So inside, I wasn't aligned. I mean, I'd be doing something else, but I'd be thinking about something else. Does that make sense? Yeah. It was really weird. Like, it was kind of... And I've lived like that throughout my lifetime, by the way. So I don't know how I've managed to come to where I am, to be honest, even teaching. Like, I was just a bubbly, confident person that nobody would sort of suspect that I was breaking up inside. Yeah. Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense.
That's when I hit rock bottom. When I think about 2-3 months prior to speaking to you, I would just be on that prayer mat and I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. Right. No one can see I'm breaking up. No one can see that, but I am. Yeah. And then you just appear just like that, Yeah, that's when.
What you've said is so common, Hibah. All the clients that I work with, they all say that to me. I'm very successful. I'm very confident. Externally, I'm doing so well. And no one can see internally what I'm actually going through. There's something deeper that's just not right. So what was it that made you approach me for help? What was it that you felt that I could offer, or what was it? To
be honest with you, I've always been interested in hypnotherapy, always, but I always saw it on the stage where they hypnotize a person and the person like loses control. So I was freaked out by it, but I was really interested in it. To be honest, I did try counseling, right? Because I guess as a counselor, I don't know if you'd agree, but as a counselor, I could help people, but when it came to my own issues, even the counselor themselves would be like, I don't think we can help. Honestly, I actually got one that said, I don't know what I can do for you. Right. You know what I mean? So I thought, okay, well, there's got to be something. There has to be something different. There's something that I can, that's going to help me break free, unlock this door and kind of sort things out. I'm doing it for everyone else. What about me? So I was like, oh my gosh, not only did I know you like personally, like, we worked together for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, gosh, but I thought, wow, that's interesting. And I know Suemya's not going to be, and I have trust issues. So for me, it was like, remember, I was like, Suemya, I'm going to tell you straight out, I don't trust anyone. I remember saying that to you. I was like, so yeah, I guess it was just the fact that it was something interesting, something I was interested in, and the fact it was someone I knew. Even though they do say that it's better if it's someone you don't know because they, but you made me feel that, you know what, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay, you can do this. We'll stop when you want to stop, we'll continue when you want to continue. And sometimes you say to me, we'll stop because you're not ready. Yeah. So you were honest with me from the very beginning. I'm like, that's why I wanted to try it as well. So, I don't know if
that's so interesting what you said, because for me personally, for clients to be really unblocked, you need that level of motivation, because you need the client to be ready, and also the therapist can also give. So when you have that, I always find that the clients reach such greater level of success when they are really ready and motivated. So why don't you tell me what the outcome was after the first 30 days? What happened? What was the outcome for you after the first 30 days?
Okay, so obviously because I doubt a lot, I tried really hard to continue doing what I needed to do for those 30 days. Listen to the recording. Obviously after the hypnotherapy session, I was listening to the recording, and slowly, and I'm going to say this, slowly things happened within me. Not like I was going out, whoa, I'm okay now, no, I wasn't like that. I was just, slowly things started to happen, like pieces started to fall into place. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's weird. It was uncontrollable. It was like my subconscious mind doing things for me. So over that 30 days, I was like, okay, what's different? Nothing's different. No, but obviously externally nothing is. But internally, things were happening. I started to become a different person internally without shattering what I've already built, what's already happened. But yeah, I mean, it was really strange. I was shocked. I really was, because I thought, not really, this isn't going to happen, but I'm going to try it because on the scale, I was ready. Right. The motivation scale, I was ready, because we talked about that prior. And so things started to happen internally, and actually, wow. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but literally without me making an effort.
Right. Because after the first 30 days, you decided to come back and you decided to register for another 30 days. Yeah. What was the reason for that? And what was the outcome of the second package when we worked together?
Well, the second package actually started to tighten those squares, those blocks for me. Right. Previously, I in the UK, I had a small business, and I wanted to continue it in Kuwait because I love doing, basically what I'm doing now. So, and slowly I was like looking at the papers, and I was like, do you know what? What's stopping me from doing this? What's stopping me from starting this? We're at home, it's COVID, we're stuck, literally. And I made the time. I was like, normally I'd be like making 100 excuses, I can't do this. Open that book, and that was the outcome of the second session, 30 days. I launched my own business, and I'm literally on a roll. So So not only did I start to screw the pieces together or close the pieces together, it actually gave me the confidence to, do you know what? Let's do this. I can do this. There's nothing stopping me now. And I've been wanting to do that for years, for like 10 years of being in Kuwait. Like under 10 years. Yeah, just under 10 years. And now I did it. Oops. That's the doorbell.
Okay, well, we'll just pause there for you to go get the doorbell, and then we can continue.
Okay. Just give me a second.
Okay. We'll just pause there for Hibah to go get the door, and then she can come back.
It's all good. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That's like live, Next the kids to be screaming and ripping their heads off,
Raw and real.
Sorry.
Because I remember during, I think very soon after you'd finished the second program, I remember you randomly sending me a message saying I've launched my business, and that was never the intention for you to do that when you'd registered for the second package, and so that must have been incredible for you to suddenly have this confidence to go out, shine, have a business idea, put it together, put yourself out there, get all the material, the resources, everything that you needed just to offer something to the world.
Yeah, it's shocking. I didn't actually think I could do it. Truthfully, it's been hanging there for that many years, and finally did it. I didn't think that was going to be the outcome. I thought it's going to be like, I don't know, grow an extra pair of arms or something. I don't know, just something sort of physical. But again, it was all internal because, and we discussed this, because the external is set. It's there. There's nothing I need to change other than my weight, but that's besides the point. But it's there. It's all set. The confidence, the activities, the things, the external, all of that's set. So I'm just it's really weird. I'm working outside in.
Right.
Instead of inside out, I'm working outside in.
And that's yes. This is what I do with my women, with my clients. I feel like sometimes I'm a surgeon, and I'm literally going inside of them, and I'm scraping out things that they can't see. And I'm scraping out whatever's inside, whatever the symptom is. And we go really deep into the symptom before, the hypnotherapy session. We have a really deep dive assessment. And did you find that what the problem you came for wasn't really the problem? It was something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Because at first it was, I'm going to say, my weight. And that's what I wanted to tackle. But oh boy, was it something else. You dug so deep that I was literally fighting you off, and you still managed to find things that, that like basically you opened a room, you cleaned it up, closed the door again, and it was clean, and you left. Then you went to the next one. You opened that door, dust literally blew in my face. No joke. It fogged me out to the point that I was blinded. You clean that up and you shut that door, and kept the doors open, they're there, they're still there, but I can go in there freely now. I don't know if that actually explains it, but
it does.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
I started off with something and I'm like literally doing other things now.
It's removing all that's inside of us, which we can't see. And things such as, I literally go in, removing things such as guilt, shame, whatever that symptom is. Yeah. And yet that really does stop us. So I do know you were saying you did come for weight. Have you had any weight loss? Have you had any results in that area too?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I mean, I guess when we had our final session, not final, it's still not final. You ain't got rid of me yet. The previous session that we just did and stuff, and alhamdulillah, I've got to say that it's coming off slowly, but because it's more a mindset, it's not the physical again. And I always thought it was, I have to go and do some exercise, I've got to do this. No, it's more reprogramming my mind on how to think and how to love food.
Yeah.
And how to allow food to be part of my life rather than just for the sake of it, Yeah. So it's more, I'm reprogramming my mind into what's good for me, what's good for and I'm loving it. It's not like I'm craving anything. I haven't stopped eating a lot of, things, but just khalas, it's just the way it is, But yeah, it has helped. It has. I've lost a few kilos. Not a lot, but...
Congratulations. Well done. What about your relationships with others? Let's say your children. What about your time management? What about self-care and emotions?
Yeah, self-care, again, I've got to say that it's happening. It's happening, and it's happening rapidly. So that's the thing for me. It is actually happening. So it's not like I've left it to a side. I'm doing things for me now, and doing it without guilt, and spending time with my kids, and I'm, hugging them more, and I'm wanting to be around them more. Not that I never did, but it's just I didn't find the time. But the time was there. I just needed to push away the things that were not a priority.
Yes.
So yeah, it does help with that. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm crazy about times and deadlines and lists and all sorts. Let's hope nobody's there to see that. All that. But yeah, that's what I was like. So, yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah, it has helped a lot. It has helped a lot for me to notice me.
Good. And what about emotions? How are you feeling in that area? What are your emotions like now?
They're good. I'm able to control them. I understand them more.
Good.
Allow them to happen as well. Good. Sometimes I'm like, no, don't do it, not now. No, I am allowing myself now to, yes, get emotional, yes, get upset, but within reason, and understand why, and allow myself to, grieve. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Allow this to happen, then think about it. It's like when a child has a tantrum. Let them cry.
Yeah.
Don't just stop them. Just let them cry. Let them be, you know? And then deal with it. So that's how I felt. That's basically how I'm feeling. I'm doing the things that I'm implementing on my kids and on other people with me now. And I wasn't able to do that before. But with the hypnotherapy, with your help, with your guidance, and everything that came with it, I'm able to think, okay, you know what? It is about me, because if it's not about me, people around me won't survive.
Yes.
Not that I'll kill it, but that's,
So what about if anyone is listening to this and they're thinking of, let's say, working on themselves, and they are feeling reluctant and they are feeling resistance to do so, what would be your advice to them? Okay.
There's only one you. Okay? No one else is going to be there for you. No one else is going to do anything for you. You have to do it for you.
Yeah.
You work on yourself. And honestly, I used to think, oh no, this is just cliche. But no. Work on yourself and you're going to feel better for you, for the people around you. I think go for it. I say go for it. I'm 43 and I'm starting this now. Now just think about it, 43 years old and I'm just starting this now. But it's never too late.
No.
Enjoy it. Yeah. Do something for you. Spend on you, not on others, on you. Because when you spend on you, you're actually spending on the people that you love.
Yeah, you are the biggest investment. I completely agree. I completely agree. I mean, I remember when I held my daughter Halima when she was born. She's 5 now, and I said, forget a big house, forget a fancy car. I'm going to invest on myself so I can get rid of my own, trauma, my old childhood pain that I've got, for me to be a good version and to be there for you. Is there anything else? What's the future? What are your future plans? What are you hoping to achieve and to do?
Wow. I really, and I know we're working towards this, Suemya and I really want to be for you guys. I want to show you what Suemya has shown me. That's what I want to do. And I want to be that person that, is living proof that you can get through trauma. That's basically the future. And with my bags, wherever it is, my business, with my family and the people around me, that's what I want to, that's the future, inshallah.
I've got goosebumps you saying that. Hibah, you are amazing. You are amazing, and I've absolutely have loved working with you. Thank you for this opportunity that you have given me. Thank you. Before we go, is there anything else that you would like to share with the ladies?
just be confident and be you, and work with Suemya. And I'm not selling, honestly, promise you, we didn't even talk about this, but yeah, do it. If you can, just do it. Change for you. We only live once.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was the one thing that you loved or that you enjoyed working with me? What was the one thing that you really enjoyed?
Well, I enjoyed a lot, to be honest. The fact that, you were there for me when I needed you. That's just... Because normally when you go to, for example, a gym, you get a coach, right? Or somebody that's going to
personal trainer, yeah.
The trainer, personal trainer. They don't do that. I mean, they just leave you after that. But for me, when I started to feel the anxiety and I knew how much I could, I message you and I'd say, whenever you have the time, just let me know how do I deal with this, or what do I do, or am I doing it the right way? So I kind of enjoyed the continuous connection, obviously depending on the package, but the continuous connection between you and I, that I could just, whenever I needed it, that I was able to sort of connect with you. I loved the recordings. Every single day without fail, I would listen to them either in the morning or at night, and I trained my kids, and sometimes they'd come me up like, she's listening to something. They don't know anything about it, but she's listening to something like that, So that I enjoyed, because I knew when in the mornings, for example, when I was doing the morning sessions, I'd listen to it in the morning, and that was just what I did at that time. Then my day would start, and then the evenings, then my day would end. So yeah, awesome. I enjoyed many things, but yeah.
There's one thing I haven't asked you about is, have you noticed any difference at work? Has there been any change for you at work since we've worked together?
I'm much calmer. I am much calmer within myself. We've had a crazy year, to be honest with you. And, I haven't had any kind of issues where I've just broken down. So I am much calmer within myself. So I don't know about my colleagues if they'd say the same, but still crazy. But yeah. So yeah, that's up to now. That part is, I think I would be tested more when we go back full time. Like right now we're online, and I'm still organizing things while we're online. But I think that test would happen when we physically go back, when the kids come in and my job work, yeah. Oh. I think that's it, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming, Hibah. And I really look forward to us working together in the near future. Once again, thank you for your time today. Thank you for all the wonderful feedback. You take good care of yourself. Keep safe. Lots of love to you and your family. Thank you, Hibah.
You're my love. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, Suemya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling.